Okay, I am back. I am going to show you Docker, but it opened up over here. I have two screens, so it'll go up on the screen that is not being recorded. So now it's back over here. Why is it? Not sure why it looks like that. I don't remember it being like that before. Oh, let me close that. I don't know what that is. Oh wait, that's not Docker, sorry, that's VS Code. It's supposed to be on the other screen. Okay. Both of the icon things down here are blue, so that's my excuse. There we go. There's Docker. And I do not know how in the video yet to blur out things. Oh shit, yeah, I am recording. Yeah, so I do not know how to blur things out, so this will probably be slow because I don't want to show anything I'm not supposed to show, and I also do not really know what I'm not supposed to show, so this might be pretty slow. Okay, but anyways, download Docker for desktop. It is very, very helpful. It has been for me. And also download Claude Desktop, which is right here. Claude Desktop, awesome. I was having an issue getting this running, and I thought that the issue was that I wasn't paying for it. So I did the least costly, the least inexpensive price, which is $20 a month. But that wasn't the issue. The issue that you might run into is when you use Docker and then the MCP servers, when it tries to connect to Claude Desktop, it will give you an error saying something about, where can I pause this so I don't, okay, yeah, so it doesn't show how long I take thinking. Unpause. Unpause. Okay. So, yes, the error, actually let me go and get that error. That way I can look at the error and explain it better. Okay, well, I can't get the error because there is no error anymore, so the error does not show in the file. But basically, there is a Claude underscore desktop underscore config.json file that is edited by Docker. That gives Claude Desktop the ability to use the MCP servers that are configured with Docker. And you have to, if you get an error and it says something about it cannot access, yeah, it was program data, make sure that your program data folder is not hidden, and there's a really quick step to unhide it, which you just go to, what is it, File Explorer, and then, let me pause just in case. Okay, you go to File Explorer, then you go to My Computer, and then up top, and then up top it'll have an option to click to show hidden files, and if you have any issue with that, just search for that on YouTube, and there are tons of videos showing you how to do that. If I tried to do it myself right now, it'll just take forever. I actually just went and looked, and for some reason I don't see it, so okay, I am going on back to Claude. So right now Claude is actually able to interact with the MCP servers on Docker, so that is actually really cool. I'm excited about that because I want to try things. I will actually, what will I do first? Okay, the two different MCP servers that I enabled were, actually I could just go here. One is Memory, and then one is Puppeteer. So if you go to Docker, once you do have Docker installed, you go to MCP Toolkit. And it's really cool. You can go to their catalog right here, and then in their catalog, you can scroll through all of these different MCP servers that are here. Then I only did 2 so far. I've not even tested these out yet fully. I did verify that Claude is now able to see them because that's the issue I was having before. So right here, these are the 2 that I have, Puppeteer and Memory. Memory says reference, Puppeteer says archived. Not really sure what that means, but if I have any issues, I guess I'll find out. But memory is, if you ever use like a large language model, then you'll probably come across the fact that the next day it doesn't know anything that you did. Maybe different ones are different, or maybe it depends if you pay for them or how much you pay, but that's annoying. I don't like having a conversation and then the next day it knows absolutely nothing about what we talked about. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to use this memory reference MCP server right here, that Claude can interact with that and then save our conversations. So that should be pretty cool. And now Puppeteer. Puppeteer gives an ability, actually if I click on it I think it'll, let me see if there's the description. Okay, so these are the different things that it lets the large language model do. It basically lets the large language model interact with the desktop. So these are the different things it'll be able to do. So click an element on the page, execute JavaScript in the browser console, fill out an input field, hover an element on the page, navigate to a URL, take a screenshot, or select an element on the page. So I will play with that and see how that goes, because I do have something that I'm trying to do. That's the reason that I downloaded it, that I chose this also. But I will get to that, and I am going to stop this recording and see how it sounds.